Look, I like you. I really like you. You're beautiful, girl. You know you're beautiful. I mean, look at that smile. That's what I love about you. You know you're beautiful. And I can call you anytime. I can call you anytime. We hang out, we laugh together, we cuddle together, you know, and we do some other things when we're together, you know. I like that about you. You know what I like the most is that you don't stress me. You act like my girl. We walk and talk like you're my girl. I call you up when I need to call you. You call me, you know, it's nice. But I like that I can go out, I can flirt with other girls, and you don't mind that. When people ask, are you my girlfriend? We act like girlfriend and boyfriend, but you know, you're not my girl. And I can say, no, she's not my girlfriend. But I can always still see you. I can come around and you're still good. We still laugh. I like that about you. I really like that about you. And we've been having this thing going on for so long. No stress. You don't stress me. You're just easy. I like that easy. I like you, girl. Beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kopano Shimange and this is How I Do Things, the show where you send me your questions and I'll let you know how I do things. Now you can take it as advice, use it, don't use it, it is all up to you. Now, I've been in a situationship before. I really have. I can't even judge. I've been there. I know how it feels. Act like his girlfriend, né? You guys call. Conversations are amazing. You guys have so much fun together. He gives you that attention, right? But the thing is, he's not your boyfriend. You're not his girlfriend. But you guys see each other often, right? You get together often. You hook up often. But it's not official, you know? It's not official. It's a situationship. He may not be available or he just doesn't want to commit. You know, you just don't want to put a name on it. You don't want to put a title on this thing, right? Because you guys enjoy each other's company so much. You just want to keep it easy. You don't want to stress yourself with any titles or anything like that. It's going to ruin the situation. Oh, don't do that. It makes the relationship heavier. So you just keep it light. You just keep it at, I see you. When I see you, we call, we enjoy each other's company, we hang out. It's all good. But as soon as we put a name to this thing, as soon as we say what it is, it ruins it. So you know what? We're just going to kick it. We're going to take it easy. This is casual. We're just having fun, you know? No stress. Where it goes, it doesn't matter. It's fine. It's fine. It's a situationship. The thing about a situationship is that you never win. As the woman, you never win. Ever. Ever. Even if it takes you until you're 50 years old to realize it, you don't win. You really don't. When you're with a man, you act like boyfriend and girlfriend. You get all the benefits of boyfriend and girlfriendness. However, there's no commitment to exclusivity, to I'm yours and you are mine and we're the only ones who are in the situation together. That's when it becomes a bit of a heavy situation. That's when it becomes a bit gray. And that's when the problems start moving in. Now, I got this question from Instagram, and if you want to send me any questions about relationships, about your money, about being a mommy, or about being a boss, then head over to @Kopano Shimange and look for this picture right here. It's in my Insta story highlights. Reply and let me know what situation you want me to talk about in our next video, and I will make a video about it if it's nice and juicy and we want to talk about it. So this week is all about leveling up, and we want to move away from being in relationships with people who don't want to commit and being in situationships and move on to bigger and better things, because I can promise you, when you get out of a situationship, you move into a relationship with somebody who is proud to claim you as his, and you are in a much better position. It can only get sunnier from whatever situationship you are in. So today we're going to talk about how do you deal with a situation where this guy is not serious about you. You're with him, you act like his girlfriend, but clearly he's not serious about you. He doesn't want to commit to anything, and you think you're in a situationship. How do you deal with that? Now, if you're still asking yourself, how do I even know if this guy's even serious about me? Here's a video right here that I did all about 8 signs that you can look out for to find out if he's serious about you. And if you find out that he isn't, this is what you need to do about it. So if you're in a relationship with somebody who does not want to commit to really knowing what is it that's happening here, then the first thing you need to do, number one, is you need to realize that you need to get out. There's no winning for a female in a situationship. There's none. Being in a relationship with a man who does not want to commit is like being in limbo, when it's literally like somebody is standing by a phone, right? Here's a phone, they're standing by the phone, and every time somebody says, can I make a call from their phone? They're like, no, I'm busy with it. But clearly that guy's not making any phone calls. So why is he occupying it? It's just occupying a space so that nobody else comes in, but he can go in and out whenever he pleases. Even if he's not there, it's he's occupied it, right? He doesn't want to put his name on it. He doesn't want to say what it is. He doesn't want to tell everybody that he's there, but he wants the privileges of that space, and he's blocking everybody else from that space. That's what happens when you're in a relationship with a person who does not want to commit, does not want to make it exclusive, and chooses to be in a situationship. When you keep it casual, when you keep it fun, the heart can't tell the difference. The heart can't tell the difference between casual and being fun or a serious relationship. You will catch feelings. You won't. It's going to be so hard for you not to care about this person. It's going to be so hard for you not to have some sort of love for this person after you've been with this person for a long time. I've been there before, where it's just like, I'm clearly walking into a fire here. Why am I walking into a fire? This person is not committing. This person clearly says they don't want to commit. So why am I still here? Why am I wasting my time, right? It doesn't work out. Even over the long run, if you think that, hey, you know what? I know the difference. I know what I'm doing. This is just for fun. Girl, the chances of you catching feelings are really high. The chances of that guy just moving on to another relationship, very high. If he does not want to commit to you, then he has clearly shown you that for him, you're not it for him. But the day he does meet someone that is it for him, he will drop you like it's hot. He will drop you and go. Why? He's not committed to you. It's a situationship. It's just fun, right? So if he moves on to someone else, you won't mind, right? Number two is that you need to stop middling it and choose a path. It's either you go left or you go right. And it's not about him, it's about you first. You need to make the decision. Do you want to be in a relationship or you don't want to be in a relationship with this person? You need to decide what you want and stop middling it. It's so natural for women to invest in a relationship. And when you put something in, naturally, at some point, you may not want it right now, but there will be a point where you want something back. And when you don't get that something back, you are consciously going to be unhappy, or unconsciously so. You're just going to feel like there's something missing that I'm not getting from this person, and frustration will start to creep in. You will get sad, you will get angry at the situation that you are in. So choose a side, left or right. You need to make that decision for yourself. When you let a person do whatever they want to do with you because you like the attention. I know when you're single and you find this guy who's giving you the attention, you're acting like girlfriend and boyfriend, but there's no commitment. You still take it because you're just like, hey, it's better than being single. Hey, it's worse than being single. You're getting damaged in the process. You are getting disrespected in the process. You need to decide for yourself that there's a minimum standard of respect that I need, a minimum standard of commitment. I need some return on my investment. Decide on it. And from then on, make sure that that is all that you receive and nothing less. Girl, you are so valuable. Decide on your value. God made you a masterpiece and you're giving yourself away at a discount. You're actually giving yourself away for free. That's a valuable human being. You are valuable. You must even add tax to that value. But this guy's getting it for freezies. He's got no motivation at all to commit to you because he's been getting the goods for free. That's what happens when you're in a situationship. So you need to decide, whoa, let's stop this whole situation. Are we in this or are we not? And it's a decision you make first. You don't go to him to make the decision for you. You decide for yourself first. Do I want to be in or do I want to be out? Once you've decided, number 3 is for you to communicate your standards. And it's not just about what you say, but it is also about what you do. And this is where the men come with their trickery, with their ninja trickery, with their ninja thuggery of the relationships. Yeah, the tongue starts wagging and it may trick you. So this is the type of things that men say when now all of a sudden you're coming up with standards. But you didn't want this at the beginning. Why are you changing things now? But things have been working for us this whole time. Why do you want to fix a thing that's not broken? Why are you coming with these things? I told you, we're good the way that we are. There's no need for that. You know what it is though. There's no need to stress about those things. Leave it. Listen, let's just continue the way that we've been going. It's fine. Hey, this is a trick that many of us have fallen for. Deep into the coot. Hey, there we are. Inside the hole. We don't know how we found ourselves there. We built ourselves standards. We tried to communicate our standards. And clearly our standards are null and void. So this is how the whole thing about standards works. It's not just about going there. All of a sudden you wake up one day and you're just like, listen, I deserve more. I can't do this anymore. It's either you are in a relationship with me or you're not. But then as soon as they start to crumble, as soon as they start to question, those standards crumble. Look, honey, you're allowed to change your mind. People change their minds all the time. If something had worked for you before and you realize that, you know what, I'm catching feelings here, I'm getting hurt, and I don't like the way that things are going here, then you're allowed to change your mind. It's your life, it is your heart. You cannot allow somebody else to dictate it for you or influence you in a way that you are hurting yourself. Because that's what it is. When you are in a relationship with someone who doesn't want to commit to you, when you are giving somebody all the girlfriend benefits without being called a girlfriend, then you are just being robbed of your goods. Every day that man is just coming and he's stealing your goods and he's running away with them. And guess what? He's not even trying to hide or anything like that. You are allowing him to do that. So once you set your standards, you shut that door and you're just like, you cannot steal my goods anymore. My goods have value. And if you do not accept their value, number 4, you have to be okay with him deciding to leave. This is an important one. That's why it's important for you to first decide for yourself. Do you want him or don't you want him? If you do not want him to be your man, then you dump him. But if you do want him to be your man, tell him your standards and the way that you want the relationship to be. And if he doesn't want to meet the standards, you have to be okay with him going. Let him go. Let him leave. And once he's left, shut the door. Don't let him back. Because what will happen is, you'll have the conversation, you'll stress the man out, he'll leave. Next weekend comes around, he's going to call you and try to continue with the situationship. This is where the action needs to match with the words. That door is shut. And the only way he can come back in that door is if he meets those standards that you set. That's how you end a situationship. You need to make sure that once he leaves, occupy your time with other things. Self-development, with being by yourself. Be happy being by yourself. Be happy with him not being there. You don't have to fill it up with another man. I know it's fine. Have your friends over. Do whatever you need to do to be okay with him going. He's trash. If he does not want to respect you enough to commit to you, you don't need that guy. That's not the type of guy that you want to be with. The day he's ready to meet the minimum standards of respect, then you can come back. That's how you deal with the situationship. Because if you are going to be sad that he's leaving, if you're going to try and fix things just so that you can accommodate him, then you're going to be in a situationship for a very long time. He'll tell you his heart is broken because he likes you, but he's not ready for a relationship. So can you guys still stick around and hang out? No. Number 5 is the most important of them all. Know your value and add some tax. How much you think you are worth is this little to how much you are actually worth. You are a masterpiece created with 0 faults. What your value is only this small to how much you were created to be. So whatever value you think you have, double it, triple it, and then add some tax, because that's how valuable you are. You are amazing, girl. And you deserve somebody who's going to be like, listen, this honey is amazing. So me, I will wear her name with pride. I'll be like, listen, I am her man, and that's that. That's what you need. That's what you deserve. Not a person who does not want to commit. If he's not ready, then he can go somewhere else to be ready. You don't need to shove it down his throat. It is all about being calm and confident about it. When you know your value, You don't need to fight with anyone to accept that value. You don't need to prove it to anyone that you have that value, because you are comfortable with yourself. The whole system, the whole process crumbles as soon as you lose your cool. When you know your value and you embody that value, no matter what anybody else does to you, it won't affect you. So you need to keep your calm and keep your cool. Because as soon as you go crazy, as soon as you lose your mind, and as soon as you go nuts, you lose your power and you lose your control. And you want to keep your control. You don't want somebody else to make you feel as though you've lost your control, you don't know what you're doing with your life. You have value. You deserve to have standards. You deserve to be loved. You deserve somebody who commits to you. There's no need for you to lose your cool. There's no need for you to get angry. You don't have to get into a screaming match. You don't have to shout at him. You don't even have to shove your value down his throat until he understands. There's no need for you to be aggressive about your standards. No, it's about keeping your cool, because he doesn't determine your value. You do. If he doesn't understand it, then it's okay for him to go. As soon as you lose your cool, you lose your control. And you want to keep your control in this whole situation. That's how you take control of a person and a relationship that does not have that commitment. You take control of yourself. You know your value. You validate yourself. You don't need anybody else to validate you. And that's how you leave a situationship with your cool, with your calm, and feeling so much better than you did before, because you know, with or without him, I still have my value and then some extra. This is not easy. I know. You love the attention. It feels like you're in a relationship, but you're not in a relationship because there's no commitment. And that's the attention. That attention makes it really hard for you to actually walk away from this vague, casual, having fun, situationship thing that's going on. But if you catch feelings and nobody wants to accept the standards and the minimum level of respect that you have, girl, just leave it. It's fine. There's only better things from that. I hope that you guys enjoyed this one. I know it's not easy. I know it's a bit of a heavy one. I've been there. I know it's a difficult decision. It's a difficult thing to follow through with. It's not easy to ignore his calls once you're done. But you know that you're just going to move on to bigger and better things. Now, have you been in a situationship? Have you been in a relationship where there was no commitment? How did you deal with it? Or how are you dealing with it right now? Let me know in the comment box down below. And if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. More relationship advice and more talk about being a lady, being a boss, and being a mommy, and being a wifey too. Tomorrow is the date night challenge, talking about how you and your husband can get down. Until tomorrow, 7:30 sharp for the live premiere and the live chat. I'm Kopano Shimange, and this is how I do things. Hey girl, thank you so much for watching my video, and thank you for making it right until the end. Now, if you have not gone over to my website, www.kopanoshimage.com, then do so right now. Sign up and be part of the Gorgeous Gang, a group of women who love to empower each other, to fix each other's crowns, and to not even get, some sort of reward for it. We just love being there for each other. Head over to my website and sign up right now. And thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you subscribe right here, and I'll see you again tomorrow.